So hey cat fans, like I already said, this is going to be a video all about Exploding Kittens. I'm going to be making a review on this game, and I'll also include a quick gameplay video because here it says ages 7 plus 2 to 5 players. We will be using 2 players in this video, and it only takes 2 minutes to learn and 15 minutes to play, so it'll be about like a 10-minute gameplay also. It's the #1 most backed Kickstarter ever, I already knew that. And this is, Exploding Kittens is a card game, I guess. So now I'll be showing you what all comes with this. By the way, this is the original edition right there. And yeah, it's just original. I know there is a party pack for 10 people like to play it, like 2 to 10 people, but this is the 2 to 5 player version. There's also expansion packs that you can get too. Okay. By the way, this is the first time I've ever opened this. I already took all the packaging off, but this is the first time. So there, we have here on the inside, we have a little advertisement for Imploding Kittens, which is like an expansion pack, I guess. You get a special gift if you enter this code online. But yeah. Now here is the rule book. We'll go ahead and get to that in a minute. But here is our main focus. We actually have the cards. It comes in 2 decks, probably because like they're different kind of cards for the gameplay. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so we have the cards here now. We have this deck here. We also have this deck. Let's go ahead and put this off to the side. But let's take a look at these. These are sealed, by the way. Okay, so these look like some kind of attack cards, and we got some kind of other cards here. So let's go ahead and take these apart. Okay, now we have these 2 decks here. There are a lot of cards in here, actually. A lot in each deck here. So I'll just go ahead and give a quick skim through these cards, I guess. So you can go ahead and take a look at these. So here they are. And that's all we have for that deck. Now we have this deck. I don't know, maybe these are just split off into 2 sections or they mean different things. We'll get to that in the gameplay, I guess. So let's take a look. So yeah, we got a pretty fair amount of cards here. By the way, this is about $20 so in US dollars, so you get a lot of stuff for it, I guess. So now we also have the instruction booklet. Okay, so Exploding Kittens, the rules, players 2 to 5, up to 9 when any 2 decks are combined. I did not know that, so then this is the original edition. And this comes with 56 cards, so as you just saw there. And when you open this up, it's just all like, you can expand it out. Okay, here's the instructions close up. So what all comes in this, I guess it starts on the other side. So you'll get how it works right there. You'll get the setup. You also get taking your turn. And there's more on the back, by the way. This stuff is kind of more for like reference in the game, or if you're new to the game, I guess. Here's an example term which I found very helpful when learning how to play. But you also get all the different cards and their meanings that you get there. And here's the advanced play section. And in this gameplay, we're not going to play advanced. But you could totally try that because I've never actually played this before. But you can actually do special combos apparently. So here is what all you get. I mean, you get the 2 decks, you get the rules, you get an imploding Kittens advertisement, but you also get a special code to the app on the back if you want to get the Exploding Kittens app. And you get this cool box here. Go ahead and store it in there. Okay, so now we are going to do the gameplay portion. I'll show a quick setup and then I'll be doing the gameplay. We're actually going to be doing an advanced gameplay because it's not very advanced. It just adds in a few more extra steps. So according to the setup, we have 6 diffuse cards and we have the 4 exploding kittens outside of the actual deck. So now with these cards here, we're going to be doing a 2-player gameplay, so we'll need 1 exploding kitten card to go into the deck somewhere. We can just set these extra ones off to the side. And there's actually a 2-player variant for this. So each player will get 1 diffuse card. And now we only put 2 into the deck and we set the other 2 off to the side. But that's just the 2-player variant. You'll have to read the setup rules if you have any more people. So then we'll put these into the deck somewhere. So now we have the deck completely shuffled, and now we need to deal 4 cards each to each player. So now each player should have 5 cards each, including their own diffuse card. So now we can go ahead and put these into our hands and take a look at them. So this is going to be our draw pile. And right here is our invisible discard pile. So now we each have a hand of 5 cards and we are ready to play. So now I'm going to go ahead and start. I'll go ahead and show my cards for an example. Now what I'm going to do is, since there is an unlikely chance of being an exploding kitten, I'm just going to draw the first card off the top of the deck. And we go ahead and give the other player their turn now. And they're playing a pair of cards, so now they can go ahead and take one of my cards. Because we're using the advanced version so that we can use pairs and yeah. And at the end of every turn we have to draw a card. So now it will be my turn again. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see the future, which means I get to look at the top 3 cards. And now, since I've seen the future, I'm just going to go ahead and draw. And now it will be the other player's turn. Okay, so now it'll be my turn again since they didn't decide to play any action cards. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle. So you play that and then we just shuffle. And now that we're done shuffling, I'm going to use a See the Future card. Now I'm going to use another shuffle card. And now I'll draw, and it will be the other player's turn. And they're gonna go ahead and end their turn without drawing a card. And I'll have to use 2 turns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use for my first turn, I'm going to go ahead and play these 2 cards, which means I get to steal one of the other player's cards. And now what I did, since I stole that card, I'm going to go ahead and draw the card. And it's an exploding kitten. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use my diffuse card. And since I diffused it, we put the diffuse card in the discard pile, and I am allowed to put the exploding kitten wherever I want in the deck. And make sure you do this under the table. So now we have the exploding kitten in the deck. And now it's the other player's turn. Okay, and now it's my turn. And I'm going to draw a card. And now it'll be the other player's turn. And so now they played a card where I have to take 2 turns. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that card. So now it'll be the other player's turn. And the other player got an exploding kitten. And now they're going to use a diffuse card. So now that means that the diffuse card goes in the discard pile, and they get to put the exploding kitten wherever they want in the deck. And now it will be my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And now it's the other player's turn. Okay, so now it'll be my turn. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Now it'll be the other player's turn. Okay, Now it'll be my turn. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And I got the Exploding Kitten, as you can see, and I don't have a diffuse card, so that means that the other player wins. And yeah. So that was the game Exploding Kittens. I gave you a review and I gave you a gameplay. And what I thought is that it would work a lot better with more than 2 players, maybe 3, 4, 5. And I guess you could also get the party pack too if you want to add more players, or you can also get Imploding Kittens, the expansion pack. But I thought it was a really cool game, and how it goes by very quickly, and you can do multiple rounds if you want it to last longer. But it's a great game to play, and I recommend you go buy it. And that was it. Keep living with the Dark Forest.